circuit board. Very, very simple. Nice copper tracks on the bottom. Look, and you can see somebody's done a nice job of soldering that up. So, great. Shut that window down. Shut the wrong thing down. Yeah, that's right. Right, so I've gone back to my printed circuit board here. Now I think one of the first things I want to do is I want to get that drawing area down, because what's inside the yellow there is going to cost me money when I send it off to the manufacturer. Now this is really, really difficult to do this, and you'll take several goes at it. But on that yellow line, just get in there and double click it. And that didn't work. Let's have another go.
You need to select the layer you're working on, so you pull out and double click it.
Not without clicking on it, I can't work. Yeah. No, but it doesn't work unless you, yeah, I'll explain in a minute. Right, so you can see that it's now gone dashed lines. So what I can do is I can start to drag the corners of that about. I don't want to make it too small, because when they drill the holes, they don't want them to come through the side of the board. No, Mike is right, I apologise, Mike. It does, if you select that board outline, it remains highlighted, which is really, really useful. I didn't realise it would do. Okay, so now I've got a printed circuit board. I like the look of that. And if I go to Tools, 3D View, suddenly I've got something that, well, I mean, what can you say about that? I'd expect a round of applause for that, but I think actually I need to make a couple of more subtle improvements to it before I get a round of applause. So, go back to my PCB here, and one of the things that I can add in here is, well, a bit of artwork would be nice, right? So, let's do place, graphics, and down the bottom there it's got text, okay? I could even put a picture in there if I wanted, but graphics, text, and inside here value, well that's what I want, so that's the name of my fictitious company. And well, I've got choices here. I can do normal, let's do bold. That looks a bit better, doesn't it? Height I'm not sure of yet, because I want to see what it looks like on the PCB. So I'm going to OK it, and I'm going to place it here. And I think I can do better than that. I think I can make that bigger. So inside here, let's go for height here. Maybe make this 100. Maybe that would be more sensible. Okay. Oh, that looks better, doesn't it? So, so I've got my text in here. I can drag it about where I want. Let's now just do some other stuff in there. So place some more text. Graphics, text, and just put the word electronics in there. I could have done it all in one, of course, but what's the point when you're learning? So inside here, make this up to 100 in here. Say OK, and get that somewhere there. Escape gets you out of it, by the way. And you can okay, so we're quite good on there, I think. Do you like that?
You might need to pop that on the different layers. It's on the board outline.
It's on the board outline, so
Double click it and change, double click your text and change the layer.
what, change it up here for it's down here. So silk screen top. Now the silk screen is just, find it where the artwork goes, it's just the paint, right? So we want that on the top, and Click OK, so that's now on the top. The electronics here, we want that on the silk screen top as well. Okay, I'm just going to drag. Won't let me select that.
No, you need to go silk to the top on the layer.
That's all right, it's there.
Yeah, it's good.
It's there. It's there. No, I just wanted to drag it a little bit, but it was being a bit awkward for some reason. Right, so on those, I'm going to go in and I'm going to relabel my jumpers because I want a slightly more professional looking thing in here. So I'm going to double click on what was J0, J1, and I'm going to call that, what did I say? I'll just call it input. And it's relatively small. You see mil, that doesn't mean millimetres, that means thousandths of an inch. So we've got input there, that's great. We'll change that one to output. That's great. And on these two pins here, first of all I'm going to move that down to the bottom. And I'm going to call that, you can do what you want. I'm just going to put GND. It was, but it stopped doing it. So I'm going to put G and D there for ground, and the same on the output. I'm just going to drag that across here, put that down the bottom, and double click on it, and G and D on there. Okay. Okay, so it doesn't like the fact I've got two grounds, so I'm just going to pull that ground out, and I'm going to pull this one ground in. I'm going to OK that, and finally, so this is my final PCB as far as I'm concerned. I could carry on playing for hours, but this is the good bit. I like this bit. But you go into 3D view, and there it is, look. What does that look like? That looks like something that, thank you, I'll take a bow for that. That looks like something you might buy, right? You can see there's nothing on the bottom. We could do some artwork if we selected the bottom copper layer and did it in copper. I'm not going to. But that's your top silk screen layer that we've written this information on.